Hi guys, welcome. South Australia has opened for state sponsorship for international students living in South Australia and offshore applicants too. That means people that are outside Australia can be able to apply for state sponsorship visa, which is the skilled migration visa 190 or 491. Any of these visa subclass will allow you to live and work in Australia with your family. And if you're coming with 190 visa, you will be a permanent resident. So I'm going to be taking you to the South Australia website so we can check out what this nomination is all about. So this is the official website for South Australia, in case if you want to come and read all about this visa sponsorship. So you can see it here that the government just published the 2023-2024 skilled occupation list. So it means that your occupation has to be under this South Australia occupation list, and you need to register your interest for them to nominate you. And they also mentioned that under this invitation process that South Australia would prioritize the retention of South Australia international graduates. What it means that if you're coming here to study and you studied in South Australia, anywhere in South Australia, they will prioritize your application before any other states, and also temporal visa holders. And they also mentioned that experienced overseas workers with skills in high demand in South Australia, such as trades. You all know that trades are handyman, like mechanic, construction, defense, health, education, physical science, social welfare, professionals. They will be targeting those people and give them invitation to apply for this nomination. They're also seeking highly skilled overseas workers who can make a strong contribution to the state's fast-growing industries. For example, if you have experience working in the defense industry or skills on digital or critical technology, then you have a good chances if you apply for this nomination. So let us go to skill migration to see what they talked about for offshore applicants. So offshore applicants, that's people outside Australia. First, you need to do your skill select. Skill select is to do your expression of interest to South Australia so they can nominate you. And this nomination can be either for 190 visa subclass or 491 visa subclass. South Australia will be assessing candidates with high points in their expression of interest, English language eligibility, and years field of skilled employment. So these are the criteria that they are going to use in picking the people that they are going to give this nomination. Once you are nominated, you'll be given 14 days to submit your application, and be sure that whatever claims you're making, you have evidence to prove it. Okay, so don't just go and overclaim, because if you do that, you will be rejected. I will be taking you guys to the Skill Select website, which is the Department of Home Affairs website, so we can see how to do your Skill Select. That's your expression of interest. So this is the Home Affairs website, the official Home Affairs website. So you can see the expression of interest here. You click on it, it will bring you here. So these are the visas available. But before you choose anyone, be sure that you have done your skill assessment. I've mentioned that before, that for you to have a better chances of migrating to Australia, you need to do your skill assessment. Skill assessment means assessing your experience and your qualification to be sure you have a positive assessment. Then you can now do number 2, which is complete your expression of interest, submit it, then apply. So you can see how it goes. Let us go ahead and check the visa options available for South Australia nomination. You can see that they have 2 options for skilled migrants that provide pathway to permanent resident. So it's either you're coming or applying for 190 visa subclass, or you're applying for 491 visa subclass. For those of you seeing my channel for the first time, we are going to talk about 190 and 491 visa subclass, so you have an idea what this visa subclass is all about. 190 visa subclass is a permanent residency visa, and it also allows you to live in South Australia indefinitely. And if you apply for your skill select expression of interest, you'll be awarded with additional 5 points. Who can apply for this visa? For you to apply for this visa, you have to be under the age of 45, have a valid skill assessment, have eligible skilled occupation under this South Australian occupation list, have at least 65 points Okay, you can check the point test by clicking that and have a competency in English. So this is what this 190 visa subclass is all about. You can read more. And 491 visa subclass is different. It's a provisional temporal visa that allows you to live in a regional area that sponsor you in that South Australia. After living there for 3 years, you're eligible to apply for 191 permanent residency visa. Who can apply for this visa is the same thing with the 190 visa subclass. You have to meet the Department of Home Affairs eligibility and be sure that your occupation is under the South Australian occupation list. Now let us go to check the South Australian occupation list. So what you can do, if you know your ANSCO code, you can type it here and search for your occupation, or you can use all categories. What the categories mean is you can categorize your occupation, whether you are in hospitality, ICT, you can just click on it and find out, or you can just do the A to Z and start looking for your occupation. So these are all the occupation available for both 190 or 491 visa subclass for South Australia. So guys, this is simple. You really don't need an agent to do all this. All you need to do is find your occupation here. Remember, I said that if you're planning to come to Australia and you want to either work or come in through the skilled migration visa, that what you studied in school has to be closely related to what you're doing. For example, if you're an accountant, you should be working as an accountant for you to be able to get a positive assessment. All these occupations you're seeing here are in South Australia occupation list. So all you have to do is go to their website and check out if your occupation is there and start gathering your document to do your assessment. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Guys, please share this video to your friends and family. And if you enjoy what I do here in my channel and you want to become a family, kindly subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification bell so anytime I post a video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you enjoy every bit of it. I will see you guys in my next video.